Okay, welcome to the introduction to this new and improved challenge. This is gonna be the damageless and spell-less or melee only. I don't know how I'm gonna call it at the end, but it's gonna be a segmented run, and there are just gonna be two rules basically. Um, at the end of each stage, you're gonna have to see no damage taken on me and no spell used, so the favorite spell thing should be empty. So I'm gonna only use melee damage. To do that, I'm gonna use Nim. That's why this is an intro. We're gonna do it on easy, obviously. uh,
We'll find the
I
parchments
mean,
together.
it's might be doable on the harder
Yes.
difficulties. We're gonna use Nim, and
I-
his version really
I'm here.
doesn't matter
Present.
because we're not gonna use any
Present.
spell. Um, so what's my favorite
Yep.
look? It's probably
Here.
this one.
Yes.
Bit of a darker
Here. Here.
version here. Let's use that. Hat that goes with it, or completely funky. Oh, with the horns. I like that. Looks completely animal. Now the staff. There's a few reasonable choices. I think the scythe is obviously very good. Yeah, the damage taken really doesn't. Yeah, I think the scythe is really the choice.
Once again,
And I'm gonna have
our
to revamp
story
the build.
began
I
at
don't
the
know
Astral
what I
Academy.
used last time I used Nim, but it's probably not. Let's just refresh it all. Go in. Fresh opinion on all of that. Always like to check out the ultimates first. So that's obviously that's a must. Like there's no negotiation. I need to have this. This this is okay because it's 10% melee damage, but transference. The spell damage part is useless. This is quite good though, because you're gonna get more than 10 for most of the levels. So I think I'd prefer the first and third tree. That doesn't mean we can't put any in the second, like this, obviously. So for a start, let's just do the first and third tree at the minimum, and go from there. See if we actually need some more things from the second that we have points for, or if it's okay. So off the bat, these are both useless for this challenge. Useless. Useless. I don't know if the critical hit, as it's phrased, refers also to melee hits, though. It sometimes talks about melee critical hits, like the site definition. So I think it's useless. Anyway, this is not useless. This is good. This is useless. So most of this tree is actually useless. This is good. It's just that's gonna be the minimum. If ever I have more points that I know what to do with, it's gonna be that, and the off chance that it affects melee hits. Okay, so this is both useless. There's a fringe case where this is good. Like, I'm not going to use spells, but enemies are. So enemies are going to be more vulnerable to spell damage from other enemies. So I'd rather have that than the others. Here, this is useless. This is useless. Again, I'm not sure it affects melees, but why not? Here. No, maybe that leads me to believe that all of these things do have an effect on melee due to the logo they use. Since this is completely useless. Okay, so really, I think I'm just gonna check back. I have nothing left that's useful here. And here I might have 5 points here. Into the second tree and get everything that we can. Well, none of those will be. This could be the same thing. Okay, well this obviously is good. So is this. So is this. So maybe maybe the second tree is better overall because there's more things that are gonna be useful. Not off the bat, but afterwards. And put some in.
We're young.
I mean, I need this. This theme. I mean, this I don't quite need as hard. Although, this is very good. Like, the 10% is not very good, but having 5 points in that is very good. And I'm still leaving table, right? Yeah, one here. I'm leaving 4 points on the table. Yes, those are tough decisions. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, I have more points that I actually... No. No, it's just that I put it in the middle. Talk more things. I think this is too good to pass on these two. So if I were to make sacrifice to get 4 more points, it'd have to be this. And 4 of all 3 of these. At that point, might as well get the 10% bonus. A lot less critical hit damage and the stack effect is not there, but you're gonna get some consistency from the turmoil whenever there's big fights. I think I like the consistency more. If I have really a lot of trouble in some of these
Wizards
stages,
from all over the world
I'll go
gathered
ahead
to
and
learn magic.
change, maybe. So yeah,
Students
the
at the
spells don't
academy
matter at
were
all.
learning their basic
Don't really want to
spells
be holding
under the
a
guidance
spell
of
over
the
my
priest.
head at all times. So.
They were to completely
Now,
master their old
first
spells
challenge kind of.
before earning new ones for their spell books.
I want the first
It was time for yet another
stage to be a
spell
part of
test.
this, because I can't move forwards until I kill those. Platform won't reappear, right? Okay.
Back in one piece.
It might reappear. No, it does not.
I'm
Okay,
alive.
I guess I'm gonna have to do this 4 times. See if the end screen will show it properly. Show this in this video. The end screen with the 0 damage taken, obviously. And no spell used either.
Alive again.
Oh, somehow I think it doesn't need the 4th. Little jingle as if the rest of the stage was unlocked. If that's the case. Favorite spell is empty, and deaths are allowable, not damage. Or friendly fire for that matter, but that's not going to be a problem here because I'm not using any spells. So, yeah, that's it for this introduction video. I'll segment every stage from now on into single videos because it might take a few tries to get each and every single one of them. We'll see how it goes. I predict it's going to be very tough because some of the exploding enemies I'll have to blink at the exact right time and trigger all of them. At least I got some speed, and the aura will help greatly, but still have to dodge the explosions and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. So see you next video.